Good morning, little ones. Hi. All right, Ellery's got you all taken care of in there. Looking good. You're getting big, huh? Good morning, Cattywampus crew. It's Jason. Welcome to Cattywampus Acres. Got to take care of these animals. They are chomping at the bit to get some food. Ollie, good morning, buddy. He got taken care of already. He is okay. You guys need a new bale in there? Let me get that in a second. Today we're going to update you on our seeds and see how those have been going. We planted them about a week ago, and we're going to show you how they're looking. These guinea hogs, huh? There you go. Chicken fingers for them too. Some of the chickens have had to learn the hard way that if the pigs are eating, don't get in their way. We will be processing and butchering at least 3 of these hogs this week, and so not sure when you guys are going to see this video, but in about a couple days from now we're going to be butchering at least 3. If we roll through them really quick, we may do more, and we're going to actually scald, scrape, do all that on our butchering station, and then I'm going to cut them into stinking roosters. I'm going to cut them all into primal cuts as they're hanging, and we're going to package those up and put them in the freezer, and hoping we can get a lot done because we're going to have a bunch of friends over to help us. I'm wearing pajama pants. Don't judge. You may. So to keep you updated on our new milk barn, our Arrow Shed milk barn build that we got for whatever it was, 100, 150 bucks. It's good, it's leveled, everything's there. Got doors. The problem is the doors, they did not, I guess that's what you get sometimes. I'm gonna have to make some way to hang the doors up here in the track because that was the couple pieces that were actually missing from the whole thing. So we'll take care of that. Lauren told me that since we're gonna have like 6 goats in milk at once and 3 of them are full size, she is sort of gonna be protesting hand milking, and I fully get it because we both have full-time jobs still. So we will be looking into getting a milking machine very soon. If you have any suggestions for milking machines that are reasonably priced, we're not gonna drop a bazillion dollars on it, but give us a comment down below if you have a milking machine that you like that's pretty reasonably priced. Steven, what you doing, bud? Steve, hey buddy. Sometimes we don't see Steve in the mornings because he likes to sleep a lot. Also over here we need to figure out how I'm gonna let these goats in and out. We're working on it. Fiona and the boys are just down here temporarily. That is our doe area, so I'm not building a milking barn for a mini donkey. Everybody waiting impatiently, as you can see. Good morning. My girl, Miyagi, looking good. Doing some udder checks. Oh yeah. Did you breed her? You smell bad. You smell bad. Luna, you are so sweet. Luna is probably the sweetest goat we have on the entire farm. Veruca here, I can see, she's backing up. So us goat folks have this thing where we sort of watch the udders, and it's called bagging up when they're getting ready to kid. Veruca, we knew, was probably the first one that was bred when we had Boyfriend here. We borrowed him for a little bit. For some reason, Tina's eating my pant leg. And so he was on her within minutes, and so we figured she probably was. So Veruca is going to actually have some full-bred, pedigreed La Manchas. and we're hoping that he bred our other La Manchas as well. We don't know yet. Veruca will probably be sometime mid-March, but yeah, she is actually bagging up. I can see her teats coming in and filling up. Her bag, her udder is filling up, and this will be her first kidding. So we'll see. And no, I'm not kidding about her first kidding. This area is definitely going to be ready for something to be planted in it. I don't know that we're going to actually try and put vegetables in here. It doesn't get a lot of sun. But we may spread some, I don't know, some rye seed or something out here that we can use as like a hay or something like that. May put some flowers or just something, some kind of plant that does not require a lot of sunlight. Garden is looking awesome, but man, I am so happy that just in less than a year, this was just grass. Having a perfect lawn does not do your family any good for eating or surviving. It really is just to sort of keep up with the Joneses. Sorry if I offend. It's just one of those things that really doesn't mean anything to us, and I don't think if you're actually a homesteader, I don't see the point in just having this lush lawn unless you're a sod farm. But what we were able to do with having the pigs in this area, first to clear all the grass out and weeds and everything, and then come in and work a little bit of a garden that was okay. Our garden last year was pretty good. It was okay, but we still had a ton of clay, hard, not really malleable clay. And then planting cover crops in here after when we planted the cover crops in here and then tilled those in after growing in here last year, it's amazing. This stuff, honestly, after a rain, it rained yesterday, and normally this would be almost concrete, and I'm gonna show you. Tons of life. This is, guys, this is one handful, and this is less than a year. This is less than a year. This is what used to be Georgia clay. It's amazing. And we're gonna keep growing cover crops in here. We're gonna keep growing in here and rotating around in this plot. And I know eventually we're gonna work our way down, but this is what you can do using stuff like cover crops and you know, working the ground like that. If you ever think your property is too small to grow vegetables and stuff, don't think that way. Obviously we can't get, I have no way to control your HOA or anything like that, and I can't really say much about that, but if you have property and you're allowed to do whatever you want with it, and just grow some food. Grow some food. What you're gonna grow here is gonna be so much better tasting and so much better for you than what you're gonna get from a grocery store. Let's go check on our cold weather crops. But these are the seeds we started just a week ago, and I think I'm gonna take the domes off today. Let me rearrange some stuff because I'm worried that these might get a little leggy, and so in order to make sure they don't get too leggy, if we need to put a light in here, we do have a grow light. So we'll see. The sun really hasn't been out a ton lately, so I don't know. We're gonna take a look and see what we think. Man, look at that. Awesome. That is so cool. Just a week. They do look leggy. They are reaching for some light, and so we may need to bring a light in down on top of them so they stop doing that. I see everything. We got our Marathon broccoli from Haas, the Green Magic broccoli from Haas, our Jade Cross Brussels sprouts, early Dutch round cabbage from Haas, Santo cilantro from Haas. It is the last one to come up. I think it probably wants it to be a little warmer. We've had these heat mats on here. That has definitely helped get the germination going. But yeah, everything's come up. So yeah, we'll have to go through and thin these so we don't have a million different ones in each pot. But it's looking really good. So far, I'm really liking these small starter trays, and I'm probably going to invest in the ones from Haas that are real sturdy and reusable. All right, let's check out our other one. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. This is some spinach, Bloomsdale spinach from Fedco. That was a little late coming up, but it's coming up now. This is Sun Angel spinach from Haas. Looks like all but one germinated, so that's not bad. There's always a chance it could be me screwing something up. Some dwarf blue curled Scotch kale. I think this is from Fedco. It's a little bit slow, but it is coming up. I'm trying to thin out some of these not as good looking ones. Our Minuteman cauliflower, those are all coming up. This is, Steve is digging a strawberry bed. The banquet dill from Haas, that's all coming up. And this is Blue Ridge kale from Haas, and that's definitely up. Man, it's looking great. When I say leggy, you can see how tall some of these are. I don't want them to be that tall. I want them to be fat and grow nice and strong. So that's what we want to try and avoid. All right, we did do some rearranging. I did move them up here, and I think this should be good. They're nice and green up here, so that's good. And they'll be closer to the sun while they're up here. And I think as long as we get some pretty sunny days, we'll be okay. Our greenhouse does really do a good job of amplifying the sun and keeping it warm and making it nice and bright in here. As long as none of these things really get too out of control up here as far as getting leggy and long and sort of yellowing out, as long as that doesn't happen, then we'll be good to keep them like this. If they do start going longer and longer instead of widening out and getting their second set of leaves, I do have a couple of these. These are like 15 bucks from Walmart, and these will work. They're just LED shop lights, and these will definitely cover us as far as we can put them right down on top of the plants, and we won't have to worry about them stretching out. But I think we're gonna be okay for now. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. If we do put lights on them, we'll keep you guys updated with that. It is getting mighty warm in here, even though it's winter. If you look right there, you can see Fiona. She's just staring me down. As far as these seedlings go, the plan is once they get their second set of leaves for most of them, so we will fertilize them some way to make sure they get nice established root systems, and we get a nice tight root ball, so when they're ready to go in the ground, we can just grab that whole thing up, drop it in there, and they'll be able to spread out and start out really good. So starting out 2021, no matter where you're at in life or anything like that, we all need to eat, and it's always good to raise our own food and raise animals responsibly and raise crops responsibly and know where they're coming from and know that we have some kind of food security and some kind of sustainability and stuff. So that's really what we're all about here. We're really excited to get this year going. We got big plans. This year we're gonna get some bees going. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling with the animals. We're gonna really be doing it big with the dairy stuff, with the goats and everything. And I just think it's gonna be a big year for us, but we also want it to be a big year for you. If you've never grown anything, if you've never raised an animal or anything before, and it's just something you're looking into because maybe you're not sure about your job or grocery stores or anything like that. Not trying to be like doomsday-ish, but just in case that's something that's crossing your mind, because I feel like it's sort of going around right now. I just want to encourage you that no matter how big or small your property is or your area is that you live in, even if you're in an apartment and you just have a small balcony, grow something. You definitely don't have to do this for like you're planning to grow for a market and sell for a market or anything. But we would encourage you to just grow your own food. Even if you can be like 10% self-sufficient, that's awesome. And that's better than zero, which is, and I do really think a lot of people are very much at the zero right now, definitely in the United States as far as being self-sufficient. I do feel the more self-sufficient you are, the more you feel secure, the more you feel better about your family and what's going on, and you don't have to really stress or worry too much when you know that there's food growing outside that you can eat and your family can eat at any time. So if you've never homesteaded, if you've never farmed, if you've never grown anything, make 2021 your year that you start. Work towards 5%, 10%, 20% self-sufficiency. We're hoping by the end of this year that we can be, 80, 90% self-sufficient. That would be awesome. If we don't get there, that's okay. But we're gonna work towards it, and that's what we're always doing here. We will definitely always be here to encourage you guys. If you ever have any questions, please shoot us emails. Please comment on the videos. I always make sure we respond to comments on our videos and emails if you guys send us. We do get a lot of emails about goats and stuff like that. So definitely shoot us those emails, and so we can interact with you guys and encourage you to be more self-sufficient. Because what we always say here at Cattywampus Acres is, when you homestead, you're home fed. And I always want you guys to remember that. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification right next to it. But for now, we'll see you guys next time.